민수기 19장에서 하나님은 모세와 아론에게 아직 멍에매지 아니한 흠없는 붉은 암송아지를 속죄제 제물로 드리라고 말씀하셨습니다. 여호와께서 모세와 아론에게 일러 가라사대 여호와의 명하는 법의 율례를 이제 이르노니 이스라엘 자손에게 일러서 온전하여 흠이 없고 아직 멍에매지 아니한 붉은 암송아지를 내게로 끌어오게 하고, 하지만 제물을 드리려면 성전이 있어야 하는데 이스라엘 민족은 2000년 동안 세계 각지에 흩어져 살면서 성전 건축은 그저 수건 사업일 뿐이었습니다. 이제 제3성전 건축의 분위기가 점점 고조되면서 속죄 제물인 붉은 암송아지를 찾았고, 그것은 성전 건축이 임박했음을 알려주는 징표가 되었습니다.
These are the red heifers that landed at Israel's Ben Gurion Airport. Rabbis believe the ashes of a red heifer are necessary for purifying priests to serve in a future temple. The heifers were discovered and brought to Israel with the help of the Bonei Israel Building Israel organization and its team leader Byron Stinson. Rabbis from the Temple Mount Institute approached Stinson about the unique cattle.
They said, Byron, could you look in Texas and find us a red heifer? I wasn't expecting that, and it was shocking to me to think about it, but I know a lot of ranchers, and I know a little bit about cattle, being from Texas, and I always say yes to these Jewish rabbis because they're my friends, and I love them, and why not?
This began an in-depth process of finding the rare heifer that meets key stipulations found in the Bible.
The Bible gives us a clue as to the significance of the red heifers here in Numbers chapter 19, verse 1 and 2, where it says that God spoke to Moses and Aaron saying, "This is the ritual law that God has commanded, instruct the children of Israel to bring you a red cow without blemish, in which there is no defect, and on which no yoke has been laid." So it says that we're supposed to take a perfectly red cow with no white hairs or dark hairs at all, and a cow that no yoke has ever been on. So as a result, it's very, very rare to find a baby cow that is completely red.
We got busy. I used my technology people out of my businesses. First, we identified the type of cows that would be good. And then once we located the actual farms, we sent out messages to them and started hunting. And of course, they just wanted me to find one red heifer, but I just got committed. After I got to looking, I decided we can find more than that. And so happy that we were able to bring 5.
The ashes of the red heifer would be used to purify water from the Gihon spring in the city of David. Just a few ashes could purify thousands of gallons of water. That water can be then purify priests from any contact with a dead body, so they can offer sacrifice in the temple.
Some Jews go every single day to a ritual bath, to a mikveh, in order to approach God in prayer in purity. However, it is not the same because we don't have the red heifer. Once we have the red heifer, we'll be completely pure and we'll be able to rebuild the temple.
As I read the Bible, this rebuilding of the temple happens during a time when the world's in need for it. And I think we're at that time, just as a person that's watching events in the world, that we really need to come back to our roots and back to our God. I think we're very close to that time. I really do.
The red heifer must also be 2 years old. These cattle are just around a year old and could qualify in just over a year.
So if they're able to make it without growing the white hairs or black hairs, I think with 5 of them we have a really good chance of that. Then they will be the first one in 2,000 years.
The Jewish sage Maimonides from the 12th century said throughout the first and second temples there were 9 red heifers. He said the 10th would signal the appearance of the Messiah. That's why many are excited about this arrival.